So I'm having a catch up with Mallory Knox. How are you guys?
All good.
All good. Very good, my man. You? Long time no see.
I know, it's been a while. It's been how many years now? 5, is it?
I think it's six without Mikey.
Yeah.
4, 5 since the post Mallory Mark II, maybe. So yeah, been a while.
What made you do this? Why have you come back?
Multitude of reasons, I think. Everyone's got their own reasons for doing it, but it's the celebration of asymmetry more than anything. It's 10 years, and I said, me and Dave have wanted to do, ever since the band finished, we said, well, I said to you, I was like, I'd love to just come back and do something as a send-off. That was how I had it in my head. It was like, well, if we could come back and do just something as a send-off. I mean, hopefully it might be a bit more than that now, but when me and Dave come Slam Dunk last year, and we knew that it was going to be the 10-year anniversary of Signals this year, and I was like, if we're going to do it, we need to do it now. Yeah. Like, this is a good time. It felt good. And we met Mikey here, and we've been in talks with Mikey since anyway, and we were like, what do you reckon? And he was up for it, and he was like, right, come on then, let's get the boys on the phone. Let's see what we can do, basically. Yeah. And here we are.
Yeah, and what's it like having Mikey back? Because he left, you carried on, and then you broke up fully, but you've got Mikey back now. What's it like having him back on board?
Yeah, it's great. It's how the band started. It's how we always wanted the band to be. We never wanted Mikey to go. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just think sometimes when the band is everyone's everything, and it was, you have 5 people, it's a pressure cooker. Everyone wanted to be a certain way. Yeah. It had to get to that point to get to this point now. So I don't resent anything that went on. It's just how it had to be.
Yeah, that's fair enough. How's he getting on with the new record that you released without him? Has he picked up some of those songs?
Yeah, there's no plan really to do anything of that because, like I say, it's sort of a celebration of what we did at our biggest. Asymmetry was probably our biggest album. The whole thing is like, let's come back when we were the happiest, basically. Let's just celebrate the peak of Mallory. I think it's what the fans want. I think it's nice to come back and just celebrate where we wanted to be and where we got to. Like I said to Mikey, I think maybe there's a demand for a re-release, a remaster of that album with him on vocals. It's not a conversation we've had, but that could be quite cool, couldn't it? Yeah. I don't know.
And we'll how did the set go down?
I loved it, mate. Unreal. Like, me and Dave, like, we've been wanting to do it since last year, basically. Yeah. So,
yeah, I've been coming here as a punter, like, for a good couple of years anyway. And every single time I go home, and I've always got, like, major FOMO. So I'm always just like, oh, man, like, I really want to just be back on there again. Yeah. And then, like James said, like, we came down here, it was last year. Yeah, and then, like I said, the conversation started. And to sort of step back on that stage again after however many years, like, it's just such a fucking unreal feeling. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Can I swear?
Sure. Not really, but
we'll beep out.
Beep me out.
It's rock and roll to swear.
I'm going to have to listen to this interview through now to find this swear word.
I only said one F word, so I apologise.
For now.
Yeah.
And same again tomorrow.
100%. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's going to be it's basically going to be the same thing that you've just seen today anyway. But
maybe it might be a bit tighter. Because this was the run through. This was the warm up. Warm up for tomorrow. Maybe. Yeah. I just hope the weather stays good. I've seen it might be like thunderstorm. That'd be crap, mate.
Yeah, a little bit. But we'll see. Now, once this weekend's over and done with, what is the plan for Mallory Knox? What's going to happen?
We've got the tour. The tour's the next focus after this. Like I said earlier, the celebration of Asymmetry, 10 years since. We're not going to be doing it in full because I don't think people, maybe they do, but we'd like to, because we've been away for so long, we'd rather come back. We're going to do all the big songs off Asymmetry, plus the favourites, Through Signals, Pilot, Wired, whatever. It's more of a greatest hits tour, but because it's 10 years since Asymmetry, that's the package of it. It's like, this was Mallory where at its best with all the songs that hopefully all the songs that people want to hear.
Yeah,
that's the plan anyway.
Yeah. Nice. And have you had discussions about maybe writing music again?
It's early doors. No, we haven't, to be honest. It is literally, it was a big enough ask to drop in, and I mean, because when the band split, some of us hadn't spoken ages. It was like we just everyone moved away from each other. Like we got on with our own lives, like doing our own thing. So to get Mallory together in the initial, it was sort of like people were like, why? What is there a demand for it? Like we don't know. We don't know if people actually wanted us. Like it was like, oh, shall we get Mallory back together? It's 10 years to this asymmetry, but does anyone actually care? Like you don't know. Like so for us, it's all about enjoying this weekend, looking to the tour, enjoying that, and then
how that goes.
We'll just see what happens
And build on it from there.
It's very much been sort of like a sort of as it comes kind of like basis really, because we're not entirely sure if people are gonna want to like do any more other than what we're doing right now, or they might want to end up doing it for another 2-3 years. We're not entirely sure, but yeah, we're sort of like taking it as it comes pretty much.
You want to do an Instagram poll?
Yeah,
That's how you're going to decide.
Yeah, I think it'll be quite a biased review if we put it out on our Instagram. Mallory Knox Instagram poll: do you want us to do an album? Yeah, I mean, I'd actually be offended if people said no. I'd be like, well, no, I'm doing it. I'm doing it just to piss you off. Like, no.
Guys, it's been a pleasure having a catch up with you.
You too, mate. Yeah,
Cheers.
it's been good.
Thank you very much. Cheers.